We knew that there were other player segments that existed, like casual players and collectors. But we honestly were a little afraid that if we built products that deviated at all from our traditional approach of appealing to the competitive player, that we would hurt the business. And what we found was actually the opposite. If we were able to segment our player profiles in just really simple ways, so call it the competitive player, the social player, and the collector, and build products that were bespoke to each of them, we could make that each of those segments happier. We could engage them more.
Guys, I know that was a long intro, and thank you to everyone who just stuck through. Cynthia and whoever the other dude was, all I gotta say is, y'all are some corrupt freaking. You're a bucket, Janat. I don't know. That was my attempt at some kind of cussing in Japanese, but yeah, if you know me for 2 seconds, you know I can't. Either way, you guys are just the most freaking deaf. I'm going just okay. You see where my thing is at. I've actually been through this part already. I just wanted to get to a point where I could actually kind of give a little bit of context to what I'm ranting about, because okay, one, in order to get to the USB or UBS fireside chat, you actually have to go onto their freaking website. You need to put in your name, your company name, your job title, and then thing, and I'm sorry, what? Who do you think is going to be listening to this thing? I'm sorry, I just put not applicable on all of the things and used a burner address. That's what I did. Secondly, you guys have such a freaking... Y'all are just gaslighting. That's all I can say to this is just gaslighting, but with extra steps. Whereas normal gaslighting just requires you to just one person to convince another person. This one is one person convincing another group of people, convincing a thing of investors, trying to convince their own player base that are bringing up these problems that they actually love the game. So I forget what the dude's name is, but he's like, oh, actually, what we found is we tripled our we tripled our Magic growth has tripled in like the last, I don't even remember when he said. All I know is he was mentioning that the growth has been tripling, even though people have been saying, yeah, it's bad. I mean, for goodness sake, wasn't there that tweet where the dude was like, hey, I've noticed standard is starting to die off a little bit. Any reason why? Okay, and that tells you you're doing better. I don't get it. I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded. I'm really freaking dumbfounded. And then on top of it, it's like it's funny because it's like I heard earlier where it's like, oh, we have this Doctor Who set, not Doctor Who set, and then we're gonna have a Final Fantasy thing coming out later. I think these are like secret layers or something, or maybe it was for D&D or something. I can't remember what it was. What they were saying was it's there to attract more players. I'm like, okay, who? Because this has been my problem with these kind of cross references or cross things. Unless it's like a personal group where the group is going to actually shout out the fact that they're doing a crossover with the other people, I don't think anyone is going to actually notice, to be honest, unless they're like super into whatever they're into, say Final Fantasy, like they're one of their examples of the sets they're going to bring up, the sets that are supposedly supposed to be bringing in a bunch of new players. It's like, one, do these people that you're referring to play Magic already or play card games in general? Two, if they're playing a different game and you are sponsoring their game, what makes you think they are going to give your game a shot? I'm sorry, I just don't see how... I don't see where their logic comes from. Am I crazy, guys? Am I just going on crazy pills? This is the day before my stream, and I'm just I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I'm beyond pissed right now. It's like, what are you guys thinking? What is... Do you really think setting up this whole chat, setting up this whole live stream, setting up this whole freaking gaslighting experience is going to suddenly make all the players that have been complaining about the overprinting, the over everything, that it is actually a good thing and that they actually like it and are just in denial? Guys, y'all are in an abusive relationship, and I think I'm going to step away. I said the same thing with Bushiroad and found out it wasn't actually Bushiroad's the problem. So if I eat my words, I eat my words. But this is coming literally from the horse's mouth, whereas, yeah, in the other direction, it was like something else. All I can say is I'm boycotting them. Y'all don't have to. By all means, do what you want to do. But I am not going to be touching my Magic the Gathering arena. I'm not going to be touching anything Magic related, especially anything that's going to give them money in any way. Actually, I might do arena since I usually am free to play. I do free to play stuff already, so that may just actually eat up server space. So maybe that'd be a better idea. I don't know. Either way, I don't know. I just really don't know. I just think I have so many words I want to give you guys, you freaking Hasbro motherfuckers. I get it. There's the silent majority, supposedly. And if you do disagree, I want you to please put that in the comments right now, and please explain why. Because if you do, that is your opinion. That is your choice. You have your own reasons. I would like to know those reasons, just because maybe I'm not seeing something, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I want to see the good in everyone, but I don't see any good in this, and I feel like I'm just going crazy. And so I guess their little freaking live stream worked then, because they went out to gaslight people, and I already think I'm crazy. So looks like your gaslighting worked, Tom Hasbro. But again, let me know what you guys think, because this, I don't know. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. This is just my initial rant. I might make another video on this, breaking down the video, but till then, yeah, you know what to do.